Hello, everyone, and welcome into NimbusCraft, the mansion. We're currently in the mansion. Behind me, you see a little bit of a spoiler. Nothing about this has been shown on any of my videos yet, as well as almost literally anything. I have a lot of footage on videos, but I'm very far behind on actually posting it. But I have to do something. I have to build a villager trading hall. And we're going to go ahead and take a look at my face real quick. You see that? My face? I love that so much. And hello, Scary Bear. Welcome in. How are you doing, Sarah? I'm good. I'm good. We just started this server. I don't want it. I threw it away for a reason. This is the NimbusCraft Season 2 server. And right now, what we are doing is we are living inside of a mansion, inside of a woodland mansion that we have cleared. You can see my room's up here. And every week or so, again, don't really want to show any spoilers, but every week or so, we vote somebody out of the mansion. That person then has to leave the mansion and venture out on their own. However, none of that has actually been shown in a video yet. So, of course, I remembered your name. None of that has actually been shown in a video yet, so I'm not going to spoil anything other than kind of my area. And you can see I've been down to the deep dark. But we have some work to do, and that work is relatively important to me. We have to build out the villager trading hall. I've honestly been putting it off for a little bit. I'm a little. I was putting it off mainly because I haven't designed it yet, and I don't know what I want to do with it. But you can see over here is an island that I've cleared of trees. I put some farms in. The mansion is just right there. Literally, the nether portal just takes me from up there. It's just a pain to get all the way down around and then swim. So, yeah, it's a bit of a pain. So I built a nether portal. I literally just I just built a nether portal. But we have all the materials that we need. We got quite a bit of stuff all lined up and ready to go, as well as I've been fishing a little bit. As soon as I get a trident, I'm throwing that on it. But we're all lined up. We're all ready to go. And this is going to be the location of the villager trading hall. And I have a couple of ideas for it. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this live on stream. I'm going to be essentially building this live. If you're watching this on YouTube, hello, for one. And for two, you've probably seen this in an episode as a time lapse. I am going to be time lapsing the entire thing, so it's going to look a little bit strange seeing how the sausage gets made and then seeing quickly how sausage gets made. So we're going to go ahead and sleep the night away and get started on this. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. I'm kind of thinking this area is flat with the water, right? We're at Y63. It's flat with the world's water, which is great. But I think given that a lot of these are going like this is raised up, I I kind of built these farms as a test to see what the as a like a yeah, I kind of built these farms as a test to see what it would look like. And I like it. I like the look of it. So we're gonna be building that kind of style around, and this entire village or this entire island that we're on is gonna kind of become our starter base if we get voted out of the mansion. We are not currently voted out of the mansion, so yay. I'm excited about that. I've been doing some things. Actually, you know what? Let me stop the recording. Let me show you what I've done over at the mansion um, to try and not get voted off. And forget that this is a live stream and that I should talk to fill content all the way there and not just shut up and stop recording. Anyways, we're gonna go back over to the mansion real quick. I do want to show you what I have been doing over there. You can record through Minecraft. Yeah, I have there's a mod called Replay Mod. And replay mod essentially gives you the ability, it records the chunks around you as it happens. So you'll be able to see, like, I can show you a little bit at the end of it, a little bit of how it works, as well as how much footage I've captured. Again, no spoilers. We're not going to be looking in anybody's room. But if you want to get caught up on kind of the beginning of NimbusCraft, you can go over to YouTube and you can go check that out. The video is, I don't know, I'm not super happy with it. I like the content, but the editing was a little bit lackluster. And honestly, I'm going to be getting better at it. Ooh, you know what? I'm not going to. Okay, so this is something that I just did. I built this little sign here and a couple pathways just so that people know what's around. Obviously, the voting booth didn't need a sign, but this is the intersection for this path over here. The voting booth is where we vote Nimbuses out of the mansion. Currently, there are 5 Nimbuses, well, 4 Nimbuses now living inside of this mansion. It's a little bit of a mini game where all of us kind of started by living inside of here, and these are the prizes. If you're the last person to be voted out, also the vote strings as well. If you're the last person to, if you win this mini game, you gain full control over the mansion, and you gain whatever is in this chest here. Yeah, it's kind of like Big Brother. It's exactly like that, like Survivor or Big Brother. Like super excited. Zephyrus X, another Nimbus living here in the mansion, proposed that when we talked about kind of having a woodland mansion close by, and it's kind of evolved from there, and we're now actually doing it. So every week we vote somebody out, and we just did that yesterday. Yeah, yesterday we just voted somebody out of the mansion. But for what I've done, I built this voting booth here so that you can come in, grab a piece of string, rename the string to the name of the Nimbus that you want voted out. And I've already decided who I want to vote out um, because they voted for me last time, and I'm afraid they're going to be kind of a bit of a big um, threat. Not because they haven't done anything wrong. They've actually done quite a few good things. Like, one second. Oh yeah, my durability is crap on this. Please don't be a. You're a bannerman. Oh, and I have the. Oh, now I can't go build the village. I can't build the village or trading hall because I have bad omen. Or I'm just gonna have to fight a raid. I think I'm just gonna end up fighting a raid. I'll just fight a raid. Um, but this person voted for me. I found out that they voted for me in the last round, and I think that they are the biggest threat to me. Now, this doesn't mean I want them out of the mansion. I like them. We're all friends here, and I like having all my friends super close and living in the mansion. But if somebody's gonna vote for me, if I'm gonna vote for somebody, it's gonna be somebody who's already voted for me. So, with that in mind, Zephyrus X, I apologize for this, but turnabout's fair play. And then I'm going to go ahead and drop it in this box, and my vote is officially tallied. So it goes down there, it gets tallied, and we'll find out next Sunday who the unfortunate few that get voted, who is the unfortunate person that gets voted out. Meanwhile, I'm going to kill this Enderman because I kind of need to do this so that it can't get to me, and then go look at it. We're looking for ender pearls. No, this is not bad timing. This is bad timing. Where's that Enderman? Hello. Yes, the ender pearl. That is exactly what I'm looking for. Ender pearls are. We don't currently have a way of getting ender pearls. We haven't been to the end yet, but I've been stopping all the endermen I see. But this path over here, this is just recently built. I did this today. This kind of gives you a little bit of pathway to the spider farm, which is another thing I built for the mansion. Go ahead and this will be an upcoming YouTube video. It doesn't look as good as this in the YouTube video because I started this off very, very quickly, but you can see that like we've started using glow squid ink is also a side effect of this. There's a mine shaft right under the mansion, and so we have cave spiders. And yeah, I set this up so that nimbuses can come in here and get some experience. So yeah, I've done that for the mansion. While we're here at the mansion, I might as well kind of clean some things up. There's a couple mods that you can, well, not mods, but there's a couple data packs that you can install, or there is a data pack that prevents Enderman from essentially picking up blocks like this and then placing it randomly in the world. It kind of sucks to just kind of have these just consistently be placed around, but like this one right here. Here's one right here. I've been going around and picking these up just so that it looks good for the other nimbuses, that they can like not have to worry about doing all of that. This is again, spoilers, but let's see. That's all good. Oh yeah, a lot of the birchwood was destroyed when we first got here due to creepers, which you can see in the video. There's a part where there's like 7 creepers and all of them explode at the front gate at the same time. So we decided this room was to be mined out of birchwood and used to repair the rest of the mansion. I should really just close this off, but it's still there. Just doing my little daily tasks of running around and looking to see if any of the Enderman stuff is around. I may end up getting to feed some cows as well because I think there's a farm somewhere on this level. I know there's a farm somewhere on this, or maybe it's the next level. But things like this, it takes time. I want to make sure that, again, all the nimbuses are able to kind of enjoy and stream and record, and we're all content creators, so we all have the opportunity to kind of just, that's just, you don't have to do, you literally moved it 1 block, Enderman. We're all content creators, so I want to make sure that the mansion at least looks a little bit pretty at all times, at most times, so that when they come on and start their content creation, they're able to kind of, oh, also spoilers, but there's a stair here. Oh, he took all the donations. Oh, here we go. I want to make sure they're able to come on and be able to just create their content without having to worry about all the Enderman blocks that are everywhere. So pretty much they're set up as well as they can be. But I'm not going to clear out their rooms. Usually I go into the room and into their rooms and clear out the blocks. But I'm not going to do that because you're watching, and I don't want to spoil any of their stuff. Did this originally lead anywhere? Does this like is that a secret room? I'm not really sure about that, but okay, it looks like our first floor cleanup duties are done. Let's move on to the second floor and see. Now, for some reason, the majority of the Nimbuses settled on the second floor. Um, Again, this is something you'll see. Like you can see my thought process as I was running into the mansion. You can see my thought process. I turned left immediately on the first floor. I turned left, and then I'm like, wait, literally everybody is going up to the second floor, and so I thought I'd join them. Hi, Cat. Let's go ahead and move over there quick. Thank you very much. I was like, oh, I think I'll join them, and on that second floor, and then eventually I ended up on the third floor. Um, this is the room of this is the room where we vote people out of. So when the votes are tallied every Sunday, we come into this room, we all grab a seat, and the votes are tallied and thrown out for anyone to see. And it doesn't look like any Endermen have been around here, so that's good. Avoid looking at spoilers, avoid looking at spoilers. But we have quite a bit of we got people from all sorts. Avoid spoilers. We got people from all sorts of different time zones. So generally around this time, you'll find myself, maybe Nadia, and maybe Az on the server. But Nadia's out on vacation right now. Yeah, see, that's what I was talking about as far as the island goes. I like the look of that. I like the raised look of it, and I think this kind of leads me to wanting to turn the entire island into looking like it was built there versus dirt there. But we'll see. We'll see. I have plans for my starter base. I don't have plans for the rest of the island. Um, so, and then we come up here, and it looks like the second floor is clear. So at this point, everything's been cleared of. Oh, we had a minor creeper incident recently there, and none of us have wool. So, um, yeah, it's not ideal, but you do what you can with the stuff that you have. Let me put this away, put that away. I don't need clay. Where am I keeping clay? Oh, and yeah, I apologize for my storage system. I say system in a very, very, very loose manner. It's literally not a system. Um, there's really not enough space to do a full store. Well, I guess I could do like a second floor here and build a storage system up there, but like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm going to be building my storage system, and it's going to be over in the starter base, and I don't want to necessarily do one here and then do one over there as well, because if you get kicked out of the mansion, you have to fully leave the mansion. So all of my resources are a little bit scattered, a little bit, as some Minecrafters would say, chest monstery, but we somehow we'll manage. Somehow we'll manage. Anyways, let me go ahead and eat up and go do something fun called literally fighting a raid that I did not want to do. Let me throw that in there. Okay, we are going to sleep first. Okay, recording's paused. I'm going to turn the recording back on when we start fighting the raid, but I think I'm going to need boots. So I want to actually do that first. Make some boots. I should be good with a chest plate. I may just want to grab a spare chest plate just in case. As you can see, I'm not using my diamond stuff. I do have diamond stuff, but I'm not using it yet because I don't have mending. And since we have enough, we're just going to grab a helmet, and we're going to lightly enchant these. Oh, this is my first store. Ineptichant. 1 diamond per set of armor or tools. Disney, hi! You know what I forgot to do? All of my alerts. I forgot to do all of my alerts, so sorry about that. Um, but thank you very much for coming in and subscribing. I appreciate it. We are currently in NimbusCraft. Let's see. Projectile protection is probably going to be better for this one. It doesn't matter on that one. Unbreaking 2 is probably going to be... Okay, protection 2, unbreaking 1. Well, it's not the best. It's not the best, but we'll make do. But thank you for coming in, Disney. I appreciate it. And for 10 months, that is insane. That's 10 months. 10 months. As for you, I will line up on my face. See, I have 2 faces, one in the wall and one on my face. We're about to go head down, and if you look at the top right corner up there, I can't point to it. It's up there, but let me do this. This means that I have bad omen effect. So as soon as I go into the place where I was planning on building my villager trading hall, there is going to be a raid, and I am going to have to fight it off. I'm sure I'm going to be doing a perfectly fine job of it. It's going to take time. And raid time. So I don't think they can spawn on the island because it's all torched up, which means they're going to be spawning out in there, which is fine. This gives me a natural moat to kind of defend. Why did I not hear the ominous horn blare? Let me check my music and sounds real quick. Oh, music's off. Maybe that doesn't... Okay, well, they're coming from over there, which is great. They're just going to be sitting over there getting shot by my little sniper bow. Oh, and getting stuck in the water is even better. Thank you very much. Oh, this is going to be massively easy. It's just going to take time. 2 raiders remaining. All right, we're going to speed this up just a little bit by grabbing our... I don't have any good swords for this. I guess looting is probably the best because they do drop... Oh, he's made it over to the iron golems. Congratulations, you just made the worst decision of your life. Go ahead and stand there for a second for me. Thank you very much. He's like, okay, you know what? I'm going to go over and attack him. I'm going to be brave. Oh, I hope you sleep well, Disney. I hope everything's going well with you as well. I hope you have a ton of good things in your life right now and a ton of happy things happening to you. Nope, the music is not provided by that, but don't worry about it. But yeah, thank you for coming in. I do appreciate it. I hope you sleep well. All right, so we got some of those ones, which is fine. Again, there's literally a moat. Oh, that was way too low. Way too low. Who taught me how to shoot a bow? We're surrounded by this like little natural moat. If they make it to the island, then by some miracle, then they're going to be killed by the iron golems, which is great. If they somehow make it to my villagers, there's a block in there, so they cannot be attacked by them. So literally, there's nothing that this raid can do to win. It's literally just me having to clean it up. That's all that's going on. Oh no, I want to use my looting sword, and you're not even trying to attack me. Oh look, I got one of their heads. Look at me. Look at me. I'm a pillager. I think he believes me. I think he believes me. I'm a pillager. I do pillagey things. I pillage the village. This is what I do. I pillage the village. He actually does believe me. He's like, nah, he's actually a pillager. Nope, nope, not a pillager. Surprise. Surprise. Surprise, not a villager. Are they even like They're not attacking me. I honestly feel a little bit bad right now, just molaring them when they're not even attacking. A little bit bad. They're pillagers. I don't feel super bad about this. All right, where did that horn go from? Oh, I missed the horn. Also, why are my subtitles on? Listen sound, subtitles off. There we go. So, as we stand on top of our hill, with our villagers located directly beneath our feet, we look over and see a witch. Oh, does the witch float? Ooh, they're getting some special effects from that witch. It did not help them at all, but they did get it. No, don't destroy all the trees. You're destroying. I'm really bad shot. You're destroying the natural greenery of the place. Okay, it's just the witch left. We can go take the witch by hand. Of course it's raining. It's raining. Listen, it's raining. I'm not a happy camper right. Did you just miss? Thank you. I was right in front of you. I'm like, you literally missed. You literally threw that over there. I didn't even know what that was. This is, without a doubt, the single most incompetent raid I have ever fought. I am not happy with this. I do, however, need to heal up at my place because being poisoned is not the most ideal state to be in. Okay, we got a couple witches over there. We got a couple of those. There should be a Ravager somewhere around. Three Vindicators. I wonder if there's not a... Okay, this one I do want to kill with my looting sword, though, because these ones drop some good, nice things. Come a little closer to my island. No, I said closer. You're not getting closer. Please come closer. I want to take your emeralds. Hello, you. Please come a little closer. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. Boom, surprise, I have a sword. You're not getting closer. You're not getting closer. I really should eat. You are just kind of sitting there. Thank you for the emeralds. I don't have many emeralds. I am emerald poor right now. So you don't drop emeralds, so you're just gonna get shot in the face. Twice. Twice, I said. And let's see, you are gonna get shot in the face. Oh, I missed. Oh, you moved. You moved. You cheated. And you took a bullet for your witch person, your witch friend. That's Okay, well it seems like a couple of them seem to have made it to the island and then immediately got booted off. There is a witch. I don't like witches because of the poison thing. Okay, is there not like... Okay, I'm moving slow. Raven, hi, welcome in. It's good to see you here. This is me desperately trying to archer people between trees. I'm trying to Robin Hood it right now, and I'm not Robin Hood. I'm not bad with a bow, but like Robin Hood could shoot an apple off a tree or something like that. I don't know what his deal was, but he was like really good with a bow, and then there's me, and I'm like, don't throw poison at me anymore. Okay, so there is another raid, so that's good. This one should spawn Vexes, and hopefully will be a slightly more difficult proposition before we can even get to... Oh man, I just wanted to build my villager trading hall. No, I had to go get a pillager. Doesn't give us good headshots? Yeah, possibly. Like I can sometimes get them. If you look at the hit boxes, oh yeah, if you look at the hit boxes here, you can see they do have a head. Like there is a head, and it tracks. Oh, come on. I did not. Okay, well the Vex are not getting away with anything. Hello! Oh, that was epic. That was not epic. There's a Vex in the water. Vex in the water. Vex in the water. Vex in the water. That was much less epic and much more scary. And not okay, good. I got the Totem of Undying there. Who needs a raid farm when you have no, I do not want you over here. Okay, we're just gonna okay, this is actually now actually getting a little bit harder, so well, minus the fact that I have the golems with me. Oh, I heard footsteps and I thought it was axe. Okay, well my axe is crap, so I'm just gonna shoot you with my bow, which is not crap. You are you the last one? I wasn't blind, right? There was a Ravager there. Right? Is there a Ravager on the island now? No. Hello? Oh, wait. Okay, so apparently the Ravager was killed. That's good to know. I kind of, you know what? I was going to kill you, but I think at this point, what you can do is just get rid of all your arrows. I'm bored. And that's the first time I've actually successfully defeated a raid in NimbusCraft Season 2. Honestly, that was way too easy. That was way too easy. I feel terrible. I feel like this, like, usually there's a lot of running around, and they come up on your left, and they come up on your right, and you're fighting from the left, and you're fighting from the right, and no, you're just gonna, I'm just gonna sit here and watch them as they struggle against the pillager's greatest weakness. Rain and rivers. Anyways, let's go ahead and get our reward. And grab some of their carrots to sell back to them. So this is not something I show in any of my YouTube videos. This is sneak peek Twitch only preview because it looks like crap. The Twitch only preview of a very basic setup for a villager breeder. This is the most basic you can possibly get. It literally is you plant some carrots, you put them in an enclosed location, and however many villagers you want, you put down beds for them. That's literally it. And that, well, you got to bring 2 villagers. You give them at least one of them a composter to work this. I've put 2 in here just to make it a little bit faster. But if a villager has a composter, you can plant potatoes or carrots. Both work equally the same. Wheat doesn't work. Which one of you is you must be the one that I've been trading with. Thank you. That was it. I got 1 emerald. Wait, I think it was a little more than 1 emerald, but time to buy some pies. Okay, go level up. Do your level up thing. There you go. What did you get? Oh, I can suspicious stew people. I'm happy with this arrangement. You are going to stay. You should be happy. I shall name you Bob. Do you want to be Bob? Sounded like a yes to me. But yeah, I have another villager breeder that I built on camera over near Nadia's base as kind of a shared iron farm. It's part of Impulse SV's design for a shared iron farm. Oh, sorry about the bot. I have Raven. I have no alerts right now, so I missed everything. Always catch you in Aswan stream. Yeah, I like Aswan. Aswan's actually playing on the server. He's one of the Nimbuses. But weapons do have certain ranks-ish in some ways. Like this one right here is an iron sword. This is probably one of the lower rank ones. It's the second, well, it's the third best one. Now, on that, you can have certain enchantments. So you can see that this one has looting 3. I'm a pillager. You see my little pillager head? I'm being a pillager. This one has looting 3. This one has protection 2 and unbreaking 2. This one has protection 2, aqua infinity, and unbreaking. Like every single one can have like different levels of enchantment. Um, this is probably some of my best gear right now. I have an efficiency 4 silk touch unbreaking 3 pickaxe, but you can see that they're like you can stack enchantments on it. So they're not all the same, but they are generally an enchanted iron sword is good enough to get you through most things. Now, with that being said, I am not satisfied with that. I do have a diamond sword in here, but I didn't want to lose it in a raid, so I did not take it with me. And it's time to put all this junk in my trunk, and I need the arrow. I'm already running out of space here. I'm already running out of space here. This is ridiculous. And we're going to take that just in case. But it is time to move on to the villager trading hall build. Like I said before, I don't really have a whole ton of ideas. I have one idea about what this is going to look like, um, but not a whole ton of ideas. So we're going to see what we can do here live. Um, well, okay, so I got a new computer. And when I got a new computer, I transferred all of my commands over to that new computer. What I did not transfer was literally anything else. So I can do things like YouTube, and I can do things like shout out Raven the Reapers, and like I can do things like that. What I can't do. Oh, you stream. I didn't know you streamed, Raven. Well, I appreciate. I didn't know that. Wait, no, I do know that because I'm following you. Oh yeah, I'm following you. So I did know that. Sorry, I get confused all the time. But Genshin Impact. Um, I okay. To be honest, I want to get back into Genshin Impact only because Yomiya is on in an upcoming banner, and I really, 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 really want her. So I have to actually grind Primo gems before I do that. But in Minecraft, I have to go ahead and build this villager trading hall. This villager trading hall is being built because these enchantments right here are something that you can buy from certain villagers. But in order to do that, there's a few things that you kind of want to do. You want to keep them safe, you want to keep them happy, and there's a ton of villager mechanics. I am super happy to talk about it. As soon as we have a nice uh, structure down, I'd be happy to kind of talk about it, but until then, I really have to dedicate quite a bit of brain power to actually building this place. I think I'm going to go for a mix of dark oak. I'm going to go for a mix of these 3 woods with maybe like a deep slate center. Okay, so here's a thought. Here's a thought. What if I did this? Boats are a thing in Minecraft. Boats are something that exists in Minecraft. Not that they have to, in order for me to build this, but doing kind of like an upside down boat-ish type shape would kind of give it a little bit of character, but it's like supported by stilts or something. It's like supported and like it looks like it will look like it's an abandoned boat that was moved here. Um, it will look like it's an abandoned boat that was moved here versus um, look like a. I do like that. I like the. Oh, I really like that. I like that's dark oak. That's spruce. They have really matching kind of color concepts on the outside, so I kind of like that. I kind of want to move this down though. I want to move the spruce on the bottom, or at least closer to the bottom. And then, yeah, I kind of like that because it kind of like looks like it's like almost wet-ish, and the dark oak looks a little bit more dry. So I think I'm going to start with some spruce. Let's put that. Honestly, we're working with 4 blocks right now, so there's not a whole ton that I can do, but I think I'm going to do this one with the same kind of wet pattern. So with that one, I want wings so badly. With that one, that should give us kind of the basis for that. I kind of want, what I'm kind of thinking is that the boat's going to curve down into here. And as it curves down into here, you'll enter through the keel of the boat. Um, and then inside of the boat is all the villagers, but the boat kind of curves down around here where it's like there's like fence posts and gates and stuff that look like this was the main deck, and you can kind of go under it, and there'll be some things. I don't know what to put under it right now, but there'll be some things under it. So if you go under it, it's going to be something. If you go into it, it's going to be a villager trading hall. So I think it's time to kind of lay the keel of the boat, and I kind of, for no particular reason, want to do that in Blackstone or Deep Slate. You're going to see I use kind of this color palette for the barn over there. And I'm starting to build like kind of a. We're surrounded by dark oak forest. I want this to kind of blend in a little bit and look a little bit more natural. So dark color palettes is kind of what I'm going for. Just thinking it's the shape of an egg. Okay, honestly, Raven, it could very well end up being a shape of an egg. I've never built it before. I haven't built it in creative. I'm literally just thinking about it right now. And I'm not that good of a builder, honestly. Um, I say honestly like it's a surprise. I'm just not, I don't build. I generally avoid building in Minecraft. I build very basic things. I build little holes in the ground where I keep villagers, or I build very utilitarian. But this season, I really want to challenge myself to. Oh, I like this polished deep slate. We're gonna throw some slabs. We're gonna throw some slabs in there. This season, I really, really want to challenge myself to build enormous, detailed structures that like people will go into and be like, "Wow, this is amazing." I kind of want to challenge myself to do that. Um, and so I'm just kind of starting off by grabbing some ideas and seeing if they work out or not, and more experimentation. So for this, let me grab my shovel real quick. I did not bring a shovel. I didn't bring a shovel. Did I bring a shovel? I did not bring a shovel, so I kind of want it to come down to like right in this area. I do need to replace that torch because I don't want things spawning on the island. I kind of want it to come down to like kind of like this area. So let's start off by building the keel of the ship. I think I'm going to go like this. And then put that one up. Wait, no, put. I need my pickaxe for the part. I'll use my crap pickaxe. I put this offhand. Okay, so to do this, I kind of want to do that, that, that there, and then have it start to go up from here. I kind of want to build it. Oh wait, crafting table. I need some stairs to kind of offset some of that. Thanks, Raven. I hope you enjoy your. I hope you enjoy your errands. I hope your errands are actually fun. Um, but yeah, thank you for coming in. I do appreciate it. Let me go ahead and throw some polished deep slate stairs here, but they're gonna have to go like that. Oh, I may have to do the. Let me do the slabs one up, and then throw the deep slate on this side, and then it kind of looks a little bit more natural. To be clear, it's not going to look completely natural. This is kind of going to be the start of it. So at the center of this is going to be some. What do I want the deck to be? Now remember that the boat is facing upside down, so I think I have the most dark oak planks, and that may be the deciding factor. So we're going to put that there for right now. It's not centered. It's I literally built this with a one block center for this reason, and then I just didn't center it. Can you just please just move over one? Is that possible? Okay, that wasn't that bad. I thought it'd be a lot worse. I thought I'd have to take this all down and then rebuild the entire thing. Um, but I kind of want a figurehead going into the ground here, so we're going to leave that for right now. And we're going to place I think we may be one too soon for the flooring. No, this is going to work. So if we take this and we move this all the way over to there, we can put a stair there, and then a slab on top of it. Put this out, do slab, slab, put a slab there, put a slab there, move this one, put a slab there, and that matches the other side. We may not want it to match the other side, but we'll see. We're going to need to pull this up relatively sharply, honestly. Yeah, it's going to have to be a relatively sharp pull up on this one because I kind of want to, let's see. Whoops. I need at least 3 blocks of space in order to build the villager trading hall, so it needs to be like one higher. So if I put that there, the roof is going to be on the next one, so I can make it a little bit less. Yeah, and I can build something inside there. And honestly, you can contain the villagers in there as well. Um, so what that's going to do is that's going to pull the ship up very, very sharply, so that there's not a okay, so that should be good. That should be, and I should be able to do this a little bit more lackadaisical now, like throwing a slab there, doing a slab one up here. I should be able to alternate a little bit. Or honestly, a slab, just full slabs, maybe what I want until we get to kind of a more central point. And then I want to go ahead and, all right, I want to get rid of that one. And I got to get rid of that one and then put this one. Oh, wait, what? Oh yeah, that's kind of moving towards my center point. So, all right, let's take a step back. This is something that I've learned from, so I watched quite a few Minecraft YouTubers, quite a few Minecraft YouTubers. And one of them that I've taken a lot of inspiration from, actually that I'll list 3 that I take a lot of inspiration, even though I can't match their building, they're just the things that they do are extremely inspiring to me. One of those is Grian. Grian, and again, all 3 of them play on Hermitcraft. That's honestly how I discovered them. But one of them is Grian. One second. I had to cough. One second. All right, I think I'm good now. Um, One of them is Grian. What was that was it. Zombie converting to drowned. Yep, there it is. Oh, lives a poor, sad, drowned life now. Oh, the arrow's not far enough to get him. This is fun aiming underwater because you have to get it'll do damage. It doesn't do as much damage because they're slow, but you have to get really precise on where you aim it because they go slower and you're just trying to drop it. Oh, that was close. Oh, just keep moving. You would. Oh no, it wouldn't have worked. So we're just gonna spam arrows until we hit them. Oh, oh, okay. Wow, this is. All right. That was a lot sadder than I thought it would be. Anyways, I take a lot of not inspiration, but just like Grian's builds inspire me to become better at building. The other person who I honestly do take a lot of inspiration from, kind of the reason that these four corners exist, is Gemini Tay. And then the final person who I'm like, I look at as somebody that I'm never going to be as good a builder as her, no matter how hard I try. Like the things that she makes are just exceptionally amazing, is Pearlescent Moon. Um, but one of the things that Green says is to frequently take a step back and look at your builds. As you can see here, this is kind of shaping up, at least this part's kind of shaping up the way I want it to. So on the inside, it's going to be like this, like the inside of a hole. It rains so much on this server. It's going to be the whole of the ship. And I like the curve that it has right now. I do like that curve. I may bring it down bring it up just a little bit more. But I'm liking the way that it looks right now. We just need to kind of repeat it on the other side. Maybe with some slight variations, but I just need to build kind of to the center here, which I have not marked as my center block. But okay, so we do stairs, slab, wait, no, stair, about 4 stairs there. 1, 2. Now, this is going to be the entrance. You are going to walk through here. You're going to walk through the keel, but I've always found it easier to be destructive rather than being additive. Okay, so that's 4. Not destructive, but like I can take away things easier. Wait, is that right? There should be one more. Did I say 4? I meant 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. I found it always easier to kind of take things away when I'm building, like build everything to a specific sort of shape, and then take things away when I'm building versus putting things in immediately. Take that away, put that there, put that back, take that away, put that there, take that. And then what was the pattern on this? I think I go up 1, 1, 2, and then 1, 2, and then up 1 again. Oh, maybe I need to do. Okay, let's 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 5th one is the 2 block. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 5th one is the 2 block. That is right. Oh, that actually is right. That's right. Don't worry about it. I am going to change this up a little bit. And this is why you should take a step back, because the further you get into a build, the harder it is to catch minute details that you want to change. Or the harder it is to change those minute details that you catch. Something I don't like about this right now is that those 3 blocks right there. Everything seems to be working, but those 3 blocks kind of ruin the whole of the ship. I'm saying whole, not WHOLE. I'm saying like HULL. So I want to see what it looks like if it's just flat on top here. I do need to remove one of these. This one, I believe. Yeah. I want to see what it looks like if it's just flat there, because that should give it a little bit more like, yeah, that gives it a little bit more like boat dimensions versus just a curved roof dimensions. And a little bit of personality. Like it doesn't, your eye naturally is drawn to, your eye's naturally drawn to the curves, and you can see them curving up and you can see them curving down, but there's these little breaks in between where none of the curves are kind of too curvy. I don't know if that makes sense. No, okay, listen. All right, forgive me for what I just said, but listen. None of the curves are too symmetrical. You don't have stairs going up to slabs and then slabs going across and stairs going down. The curve changes its gradient as it goes up. And because of that, you start to get a little bit of a look of, oh, okay, this is something more interesting to look at versus something that's just, you know, it breaks your expectations. Because if you are looking at this and you have the expectations of this, hey, Naxlash, welcome in. If you were looking at this and you had the expectations that the curve was going to go exactly the same way and make a complete dome, your brain's going to look at one part of it and it's going to automatically fill in the rest of that dome. So throwing in different gradients, such as stair height there and then breaking into slabs and then a completely flat top, you get to the point where looking at this, your brain cannot fill this in completely. There's parts that are missing, and that is a good thing because it draws your eyes into this build. It draws your eyes into it, and you are more likely to kind of find this build interesting, is a way to say it. You're more likely to find this build interesting if it's not just like up and down, up and down. That is, I think, why there's quite a bit of like Minecraft's building style where they generate the mansions and stuff like, and ocean temples and things like that. They're predictable. And because they're predictable, you kind of know what you're looking for and your brain fills in a lot of the information. Now, when you see this and you see stairs going down, that adds character, that adds personality. If you see this on top, it becomes a focal point, something you look at. Now, that's not something that was made by Minecraft, unfortunately. That was made by the Nimbuses here that live in this mansion. But we really want to build this ship out, and now comes probably the hardest part for me, which is wrapping this around to actually be a ship. Now, on the sides here, and the reason I say this is because I'm going to say this, I'm not super good at building. I'm all right. I can build interesting things. I can't build good things. I think that should... So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to determine what I want the width of the ship to be first. And then I'm going to, okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I like 4 by 4 better. But if I determine the width of the ship, I can then slope it up to there a little bit easier. I feel like, I don't know. Okay, so this is going to be a villager trading hall. I can't build this purely for aesthetics. I need to build it for villager trading. If you're going to come in here, you don't need a ton of space. Like, wow, that was quick. Oops. 2 blocks here. or a 3x3 would be fine. I need 1 block for the pillager workstation, and then 1 block for the, or not pillager works, villager workstation, and then 1 block for the villager. So I'm gonna sleep on it. And while I do that, I like to. I'm a software developer by trade. I write software, and that means that I sit at my computer a lot. Sitting at your computer and a lot isn't always the best thing for you. And then on top of that, I make Minecraft videos on Twitch and YouTube, and I sit here and I edit those videos and I live stream. And honestly, I'm in my chair a lot. It's not super good for someone to be in their chair a lot. It can cause quite a bit of issues. So every hour or so, I like to get up and kind of walk around my apartment a little bit. Maybe grab some water, just kind of like maybe not really check my phone. I don't really do that, but I like to get up and walk around a little bit. So it's been about an hour since I started streaming, and so we're gonna take a quick little break. I'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes, and then we'll get on with building. Uh, Hopefully the rest of this. I hope it's the rest of it, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. Just if you would like, I would honestly appreciate it. I don't want to be pushy about it, but I would honestly appreciate it. You can check out my YouTube channel. You can see the beginning and the terrible editing job that I can do. Um, you'll see the beginning of NimbusCraft. Episode 2 should be out relatively soon, within this week. But episode 1 is already out, and you can see kind of the chaotic series of events that took place to get us into that mansion. Um, and you can do that while I'm on break. So, anyways, I'll be right back, and I will see you all. I'll be back in about 5 to 10. And we're back. Let me go ahead and make sure that everything's working with my OBS. I got a fully new setup, so I need to double check some things every time I switch scenes. So we're back. I'm still wearing the pillager head, by the way. I should take that off, and now you can see my face. Um, okay, so I was thinking about it and kind of looking down from this angle. It kind of lends itself more to a 5 wide, like a large bottom ship. And the reason for that is because if I'm looking at this, I want two spaces. Andy, hey, welcome in, Andy. I want two spaces here for just walking through. So it should be relatively narrow when you're walking through, and I have some ideas for the interior design, but I'm not going to share them yet because it's a secret. Um, I mean, I have some ideas for the interior design. I want it to be two spaces through. So I need to mark out all of the parts of the ship that I want to be open floor plan. It's not going to be current. I am going to change up the floor a little bit. I want to put more of a design in there. Uh, Looks a little bit more natural-ish. Let's see, I went to like right there with it. This is not going to be an open, whoops. This is not going to be, I promise you, this is not going to be an open floor plan. This is literally going to be the opposite of what you would think of as an open floor plan. But it is, I want it to be at least open enough that I can have enough room to decorate it and not just literally have absolutely nothing. Yeah, there was about fine. But going so here you go. Here's the walking area. All the villagers are going to be lined up on either side of here. And as you walk down, you're going to be able to trade with the villagers. Now, I'm probably going to have to cut the villagers off around here. So the back ends of the ship are probably not going to be able to hold villagers just because they're too, um, it's going to be too tight at that point. But we're going to need at least two spaces. So this one and this one. We'll need one for the um, villager workstation and one for the villager themselves to stand. So let's see how far we can push this out. I think that's going to be probably the extent of it, but there's also another consideration here that I have to take into account, and that is the slope coming down from there is going to need to be, let's just fill all this in real quick. So this is 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2. The slope is going to be coming down, and I'm going to need to, that works on both sides. Push this out just a bit. or push this like that, put this like that. And okay, so villagers should be lining the whole HULL, not HOLE, not HWHOLE, no, just HULL, whole of the ship. They should be lining the whole of the ship at this point right here. I may have to do some special things to get them in there, and we'll work that out because I'm not. I honestly have limited myself a little bit with space, and I want them to stand one block apart from each other. And I know there's ways to do that, but I'm not super familiar with them at the moment, so I am gonna have to look it up. I think using double carpet prevents them from moving, but I'm not sure. This Andy, this whole ordeal sounds like a sweatshop. It's pretty akin to one. Yes, yes, it is pretty akin to one. Now, with this, I need to bring the whole of the ship down so it actually is rounded out and looks more like a ship. And so because of that, I need to have some space where it can go past where the villagers are going to be standing because they're going to need a too high block. They're going to need that much space in order to stand there. Actually, it's probably not a bad idea if I go ahead and mark this all out as this is reserve space. This needs to stay. So all of that's reserve space. There are going to be villagers there. I cannot build over this area right here. Okay, so this is starting to take a little bit of a shape. Now, in order to get the hole down, it needs to curve, but it can't curve over those. That's completely doable. This is completely doable. I'm going to make some of those. I'm going to make a ton of slabs because we're going to need them. And then I'm going to make a ton of stairs because we're going to need them. How many stairs did I make? A stack and a bit. Let me make a stack and a half even. That actually is very doable. So if it comes down rather sharply and kind of flares itself out here, I'm guessing it's probably going to land somewhere around this 5 block mark. This is a block marker for 5 blocks. I'm guessing it's going to land somewhere around that 5 block mark. So if I do an upside down stairs, no, not upside down. I need this to be the opposite of upside down, like that. And then that, and then that. That's perfect. That gives me kind of the flare on that side that I'm looking for. And then we'll start slab. And then we're going to need another slab here. Take that out, put the slab back. And then stair. Let me try something and see how it looks real quick. We may have to go straight stairs up, which I did want to avoid. Yeah, that actually pushes it. We may need to go straight stairs up. Let's, on the sides of the ship, that may be fine because, like I was saying, we already have we kind of already have and this will give me a good opportunity to do that, 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 that. And then, can I slab there? I think that's not slabbable from that, but we can bring this down a little bit. They look like full blocks. Not super happy with that, but we'll see. We'll see what let's do the other side and see what that looks like. We need to grab one of these, put that there, and then put a right side upstairs there. Another stair there, and then another stair. No, that's not quite what I was looking for. Another stair there, 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 there. Okay, this is where in the ideation phase, it's always again always important to take a step back and kind of look at it. Not a fan. Not a fan. That part's fine, but I think for this part, I actually need to pull it in further. It can't be that wide out. So we're going to do some testing on this side and see if we can just do that, that, and that. I like it a little bit better. I like it a little bit better. Because on this side, we're going to she thick is a thick ship. Is thick ship. with a double C. Double C, capital, both capitalized. And of course it's raining. I like it a little bit better. It kind of like signifies that the start of the side of the ship. Okay, yeah, I like that a little bit better. I'm not going to think about it too much. I tend to overthink, and so I don't want to sit here and just overthink everything. So it looks like we're going with a 4-block side, which means this needs to be there. Which means we can now... So this is what it's going to look like. You're going to come in here. It's going to be real tight quarters, honestly. It's going to be probably really tight quarters. But because this is a ship, one thing that we're able to do is kind of bring this around that way. I may need to extend the bow out a little bit. If we bring this around that way and then we take our stairs and we go like that. We need to get a further look at this. I need to be further away to take a look at this. I don't have a trident thing. Also, I don't have Riptide at all. I don't even have wings yet. NimbusCraft Season 2. Oh, I didn't do this side. Not bad. Not bad, given that the rest of it's going to be enclosed in. Again, I may need to bring the bow out a little bit. Man, I really wish the rain would go away. I may need to bring the bow out a little bit, but I think that's in the right general direction that I'm looking for. So we're just going to continue on. Land in the water. Thank you. Which means I'm going to go ahead and just put a little cheaty block there. And another little cheaty block there. We're going to bring that out to there. Go back to my cheaty block. I should have also done scaffolding. Nope. Misclick once. Unmisclick once. That should work. So this brings it down to where the slabs are just the height above it. Then we go like this, this, this. Which unfortunately, this seems like this is all going to be stairs, which is fine. It's fine-ish. I may end up changing it. That should be the right one level. That should be the right level. See how many, this is 2 blocks out from there. It's 2 blocks out from there. We're good to go on that side. I wonder if I can. May, because this is at an awkward block or an awkward level, so I may do this instead. Take this out with a pickaxe and then put a slab there. It still brings it up a little too high. I may have to, no, I'm not gonna look at pictures. I'm not gonna look at pictures. Just gonna go for it. Just gonna go for it. I may have to bring it down one. If I bring it down one, that actually may work. Oh yeah, if I bring it down, let's see how that looks real quick. So instead of going from where we were from that level, which we were going before, we'll bring it down well, I say down one, down a half. So it's right here. And then go to sleep so it can stop freaking raining and it won't be nighttime when I run over there. Nope. Nope, it's F3D? Yeah, F3D is clear chat. All right, let's go check it out again. We're going to see the... I forgot where I went to see the boat. Oh, it's over here. We're going to see the boat, the boat, the boat. Huh. Huh. I just did a villager, huh? But as a normal person would do, huh, 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 huh. I really am gonna have to finish the entire hole to get a look at it. I am semi okay with it right now. If I throw some, so this is not textured. I am going to have to texture this. It cannot just look like it's all dark oak. It's just that dark oak is what I have the building material for right now, and or the most of, and so it's the one that I can texture after versus doing it before. Or it's the thing I can use. It's the most available abundant block that I can use to kind of mark things out and where I want them to go um, before I add in the rest of everything that I want. So to do that, we're going to need to do at least a staircase here. If I'm remembering my Minecraft correctly, this will work. Oh, it's going to leave a hole though. In order to bring and then a slab, and then a staircase here. Why can I not place a staircase? There we go. A staircase facing that way. Nope. I know. There's an easy way to do this. I just do it the easy way. Do that, do that, and then a slab here. And it starts to follow down the curve of the boat and starts to give a little bit of like curve down to it. And I am going to have to curve into the heel at some point. So we're going to take this back. There's some interior that I'm going to have to do. This looks like crap. This looks like a full block. It's a stair. So like throwing something like that on there could give it more of a ship's hole feel. Um, all right, so with this one, we're starting to move on to that. So I kind of want to put another slab there real quick, fall off, get back on. Wish I had wings. Put a stair there. Nope. Why am I not? Oh. I see what the problem is. You need to take this off, and we need to put one of the full blocks there, and then do the stair there. Is that gonna work? I'm gonna have to go back up and check it out. It's going to work if I do this. Okay, so now it's curving more into the hole. That. I do that. And then this one needs to curve as well, because this one is going to be there. And then there should be another stair. No, that's wrong. Another stair there. Okay, cool. We're starting to get a little bit of a curve. That's good. That's kind of what we're going for. Which means that I need another stair here. And I'm just trying to curve these in as much as I can. And then I need another full block there so I can put a stair there. And then we're going to have to drop down rather dramatically. So a full block there, stair there, stair there, stair. I may have to remove that one. What is that doing for me? It's becoming more of a roof. That's not the intended behavior. If I take that off, then I have that hole there. I may have to throw just a block. It's too, so I like it like this a little bit more. It's a little bit sharper like this, like it's more diagonally going towards there, but this is going to leave some holes. So I'm going to have to figure that out because that doesn't look good. And this should only be that wide. I hate doing roofs. Okay, so technically I hate doing roofs too, but I'm not thinking of this as a roof. I'm thinking of this as a ship. So it's not a roof, it's just an upside down ship. Which if I did, let's see, what if I did something like this, and then something like this, kind of starting to look okay-ish. I hate it. 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 I'm getting rid of it. Back to the drawing board with the curve. This is really good. I was like, again, my goal in NimbusCraft Season 2 is to get better at this exact thing. how do I do curves? How do I bring this from here, curving nicely into there to make it look like it's part of a shit? I missed. I'm terrible at parkour. I am the worst parkour person. I've been really seriously thinking about getting on Hypixel and actually practicing parkour, but I haven't. If anyone makes a parkour minigame on NimbusCraft, and any Nimbuses, if you're watching this or are currently here and not telling me, any Nimbuses, if you make a parkour game on this server, I will pay you money. I will buy that, not buy it, but I will pay to run parkour continuously because I need to get better at it. I'm really, really bad. At least I think I am. I'm not terrible, but like I'm not good at it either. Like I die a lot from parkour. One time while I was running away, it was over let's see which direction was it? It was over there on top of that mountain over there. There's this little lava pit. And me, I'm like dun 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 dun, running away from mobs, falling in the lava, drowning in the lava. I did save myself with a bucket of water because I had a bucket of water on me, so thank goodness for that. But I parkoured myself into the lava. It's kind of the point of that story. I wasn't. It wasn't really. I knew there was like an area to jump over, and I jumped like half of it. I was like, oh, versus actually getting over the entire thing. So that wasn't a pleasant experience. Gets your heart beating. Gets your heart beating in the morning. I think I'm gonna remove this. I think I can go with one less of these, which means I can start the curve around here. I think that may work. It's still a very, very sharp curve. I mean, it's okay to have a sharp curve, but I'm not super. So 1, 2, 3, and then you're right there. If I make this longer, if I understand that this is what I currently have, this is where my villagers are going to go. I need another block to mark those. Everything's looking too similar right now. Oh, perfect. I can use. I don't have. No, I do have shears. I have shears. Let's see. We're gonna use birch leaves to mark where the villagers are gonna go. It's gonna be pretty helpful in kind of starting to visualize this. So right now I think I'm gonna pull it one down. Put some. Ooh, time for sleep. I think I'm gonna pull it one down on this side, and then villagers are all gonna go there, which means I'll do the same on this side. Dun, 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 dun. I had exactly enough for that. What was that, 52? That means that there is 26 spaces for villagers here. That's perfect. 26 is plenty. This is how, Andy. This is how I'm going to. Uh, yeah, Andy, you asked how would you learn villagers? I'm already mostly done with that. And honestly, like as soon as I give them their workstations, in there, I'll be able to take one out, have it path towards this workstation, or just go the easy way and do it with Rails. Workstations will work, but they're going to come up here and they're going to go like that, and that they're going to go like that, and then I'm gonna have to like push them in. But if I got rails, I can just have them get in their workstation, toss a minecart on them, and direct them back. Sweetie, hi. How are you? I don't. Did you change your name? I don't think I've. I don't remember your name. But yeah, either way, long time no see. We're currently building a villager trading hall out of a upside down boat. Well, we're building an upside down boat for a villager trading hall is probably a more accurate way of saying that. And currently struggling with this curve right here and how to make that a little bit more natural. Take this off because I'm not going to need that anymore. Put that there, that there. No, this is still just doing the stair method, and that's just not going, it's just going to be too flat on the bottom. I wish there was a more vertical block. Let's think. Let's think. Unsweet tea. That sounds way more familiar. I'm very, 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 very name based. So I know that one, I believe. But hey, how are you doing? How is life? How has life treated you? I hope you're doing well. Um, I don't really like that either. It's too sharp of an angle. What if I brought this out one and brought this out one? That gives me a little bit of a better angle to go with. Let's look at it from above. It is kind of, it's looking ship-like. It's looking ship-like. It's kind of got a good pattern for it. All right. Honestly, I am doing really well. Doing really well. Life has been going well. I've enjoying all the things that are kind of happening. Um, I've been really focusing in on uh, doing getting really good at my job. So I'm really excited about that. I've been working really hard, and we did mid-year reviews, and I got a good mid-year review. So I was super excited. Um, one thing that the other thing that I've been focusing in on is making YouTube videos for NimbusCraft Season 2, which is where we're at right now. This is the live world of NimbusCraft Season 2. I'm really honestly excited about it because I really want to make these videos because there is a couple of kids in my life. I have a couple nieces and nephews. Well, I have three nieces and one nephew. And I was talking to them recently. I was over at their house just to pick up something. And I was talking with them, and they're like, "Oh yeah, like you play Minecraft." We started talking about Minecraft, and we started talking about oh yeah, I stream Minecraft and things like that. And just they don't get a chance to watch my streams. It's 10 p.m. where I'm at, and there's no way that they're watching this stream. They don't really get a chance to do that, but they really like Minecraft videos, and they watch a lot of Minecraft videos. And I was like, I can share this part of my life with them, and I recently moved closer to them as well, so I feel like I can I don't know, I feel like I can do a lot of good things and I don't know, kind of be a better uncle or be a good uncle, be a really good uncle. And so, yeah, I was gonna do the VOD. I'm pulling the VODs, but I also didn't want to I know in the VODs, everyone here is a content creator. Um, I keep looking at the mansion because we're currently involved in a mansion minigame, and all of us, some way or another, live inside of that mansion until we get voted out. But I can show them the VODs, but honestly, the Twitch streams may be a little bit more PG-13 than PG. And when I'm doing Twitch streams alone, I can control it, but with Twitch streams and when I'm doing YouTube videos, I can do it, but I can't really show myself playing with other people in on in the VODs if they're gonna watch them because I need to keep it much more family friendly. So because of that, I'll mostly be streaming building things like this or resource gathering or stuff like that. And everything else is going to be on YouTube. And so yeah, I'm really excited about that. I'm really happy that I've like finally started doing it. I have wanted to for a little while. Um, so yeah, that is the long answer to how am I doing? And with that, I think I'm going to need every single last one of my brain cells to finish this. Because of that curve, it's not something I'm super used to, and I want to maintain this space for the villagers. I want to have a three way path or a three wide path. Um, and because I want to do that, I need to make sure to maintain the current space that I have as well as curve it around and make it look more like a boat. So my options are kind of like maybe extend the bow a little bit. Like we could probably push it out a little bit here. Um, but I definitely need to think about this quite a lot. And so I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream here, so that all of my brain cells, I can just be silent, I can listen to music, and I can do my normal build routine. Um, but thank you for coming in. I really appreciate it. We will be going out on a raid. I believe there is somebody that I've wanted to raid that is currently streaming. So we're going to go over to find my mouse. There it is. We're going to go over to there. Let me just double check that they are currently live. They are not currently live. So we're just going to go ahead and end it here. But yeah, thank you all for coming in. I really appreciate hanging out, chatting a little bit. Also, if you have any ideas for what to do with this, please feel free to throw it in the Discord. Um, if you're a Minecraft building expert, I can use help. Please send help. Uh, but other than that, thank you all for coming in. I really appreciate it, and I will see all of you both here and on YouTube now. Bye.